One of the most requested videos you guys have been asking for is because my dog Kermit here is so nasty and also loves to cry so much all the time. You guys have wanted me to mic him up for a day, and to our credit, we actually did attempt this. Hey, welcome to yesterday. If anyone critiques my tacking/sewing skills, I will cry. I don't think that my ego can handle that, so if you would just please back off, I would appreciate that. Let's go try the jacket on Kermit. I fashioned a beautiful little pouch out of your extra Minion fabric. Wow, didn't really sew that on that straight, did I? What do you think, Kermit?
Oh my god, it's so nasty.
I love you, Kermit. It could have worked, but I think we would just end up with a lot of really rumbly, unusable audio. So instead, I decided that I was just going to film him for an entire day every time that he started crying or was being nasty, which I feel like is better anyways, because then I'll also be filming. It won't just be his audio. It's usually a lot of times in a day. You're about to get some dinner, and then we'll end at dinner tomorrow. And although it won't be as enjoyable for you to hear his cries and heavy breathing very close up, hopefully it will be decent enough for you to understand just how many times he cries and is nasty in one single day. You want dinner, honey? Okay, are you hungry? Please don't make fun of me for feeding my dog on the ground. It's the only place he'll eat it, okay? He has the mat with literally no sides on it and he won't eat off of it.
That is so nasty.
Sorry.
Oh, Kermit, that's so nasty.
You like this, Kermit?
Oh, he did it again.
I'm not even like being... like,
he's drooling a whole puddle,
I know,
dude.
Kermit, you have to wait. I have to break up Marble's food, honey, okay? You know you have to wait. Because or else you finish too fast and then come and bother him and try and steal his. You have to at least let him get started, Kermit. He's a slow eater. Don't eat it so fast in one bite. You're going to throw it up. If he tries and steals Marble's food, I swear to God. I'd say 1 out of 5 times we feed them Kermit drools, so we were up for a treat tonight, weren't we?
So gross. What's wrong, Kermit? Kermit, don't you swallow that thing whole. Ugh.
Kermit. That's nasty.
More nasty in the morning?
More nasty in the morning. Bright and nasty.
You gonna eat your medicine all nasty?
You want me to say good morning to you? Good morning, Kermit. 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 I don't know how much of this I'm gonna record, but usually when I go to the bathroom, Kermit follows me so he can try to lick my leg.
Why are you crying?
I'll feed you your breakfast in 1 minute, okay? I'm just gonna drink some coffee for a second. You've been up for 2 seconds.
Can we just drink our coffee real quick? And maybe don't cry? We'll feed you in a second. We just woke up.
Marble and Peach don't cry. It's just you. I like that you've moved up a level to cry though. Hermie, I love you so much, okay? Just give me a minute. Oh, it's drawing again. This is Marble's food, bud. Get off the table. Get off the table. Kermit, go. You ready to go?
Why are you crying? Why are you crying? I thought you liked car rides. God. What? He's like a soundboard. He has a bunch of different sounds that he just chooses. Recording. Oh.
We interrupt this moment of nasty for a moment of appreciation. Hi, Mumpo.
Hey. Okay, Marble. Kermit, don't cry.
There's a lot going on right now.
What's wrong? He's upset no one's chasing him. You wanna get chased? You wanna get chased? No one will chase me. I want to get chased. I can't make anyone chase you. No. I can't make anybody chase you. Okay, let's go. Come on.
It's Marble and Marble. Are you Marble? I'm looking for Marble. Are you him?
Kermit. Hey.
Kermit, no.
What they do, I don't know how many more episodes there are. They'll do that.
No, Kermit, no. Kermit, no. Kermit, that was nasty behavior, bud.
Kermit. Kermit. That's nasty. That's mine. Kermit. Oh my god. That's what I used to wash myself when I shower. Kermit. Give it to me. Drop it. Kermit, drop it. Drop it. Thank you. That's not yours. Oh my god. Kermit. Herm. Oh. Such a soap fetish. That's nasty. That's nasty. It's like in your ear. It's so nasty. No? You want to sit with me? Yeah. Sometimes I just want to be in a shirt too, buddy. Hey, wait. Herm, you know you can't have his food. What are you doing? That's my foot. You sat on my foot. So yeah, that concludes a full 24 hours with Kermit while I recorded every time he was crying or being nasty. So what did we learn today, Kerm? That you're a very emotional, sensitive, wonderful dog. I think some dogs are just a little more vocal than others, and Kermit is very, very, very vocal. We have 2 dogs that don't cry for food or basically anything, and then 1 dog that does all of the crying all the time for anything. I think we also learned that there's 2 ways to go through life. 1, you could just sit back and enjoy the ride, or 2, you can just scream the entire time the whole thing is happening to you. Both are gonna end up the same. You just don't understand that at all. It's okay, sometimes I feel like screaming my way through life too, Kermit. And for every time that you cry and are nasty, you're equally as loving, wonderful, sweet, and hilarious, and amazing. And I love you so much, Kerm. It was really fun to follow you around all day, even though you spent most of it screaming at me. Kermit, what's he licking?
He's licking the bed.
For all of you that were requesting that I mic him up for an entire day, I hope this sufficed, because this is the best we could do. I missed a lot of nasty and a lot of crying, but I did the best that I could. And I did edit a lot of the footage of him crying because it would just be a long time of the same thing of him just crying in some cases. But I mean, this is sort of just like a little small taste of what it's like to live with Kermit every day. It's kind of a lot, but he's kind of the best. So anyways, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Wednesday/Thursday. That's about it. Say goodbye, Kerm. Nasty boy. Nasty boy.